Well, knowing is something that's very particular to the soul. To know is to understand. The question is already answered and it's asking.
Well, I guess I get millions of
It's
people.
enough out of you. When I bought this suit, I didn't know if it was going to be a little tight or if the fit was going to be good, or...
Yeah.
I wonder if the tailor did his job or not.
The fun thing is, like, I guess I'll just have a head of hair for the rest of my life. I don't know. It's just my real...
17 years, 1999, another millennium when I first got cast.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
My 16-year-old boy was not born, obviously. But
he was -3.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. When I got the part, I was in London doing Curly in Oklahoma for the Royal National Theatre, right? I had a perm in my hair, right? I literally, when I went to audition, it was between the matinee and the evening performance. I raced off stage, I whipped off the leather chaps, I ran...
And then you got the part right there.
Yeah.
I think we were way more than just like family. I mean, like more than just friends. We were really family. It was really, really nice. But during the boot camp, I remember we all were in the boot camp. We built our own like hut made out of sticks and leaves, and we slept on just a blanket of moss, and then we had like our sleeping bags. And I remember that it was a one-person sized hut, so it was like just, you know, pretty small, but 6 people fit in it. So you were like, people were like squished, and we only had enough room just to do this.
Yeah, I mean, Miss Peregrine is a kind of Mary Poppins on speed, I would say. You know, she's kind of like, quite bonkers, and her name is Miss Peregrine because she can turn into a peregrine falcon. And a peregrine falcon is a bird of prey and is the fastest animal on the planet. So sometimes Miss Peregrine speaks extremely rapidly.
And she
can't waste time. And she smokes the pipe. She uses a crossbow. So she's kind of a very cool, scary Mary Poppins with a nice heart.
Sure.
Yeah, we had a few months, so we kind of rehearsed a tiny bit before, but also, you know, it's happening in the 40s, it's quite British, so you needed, you know, there's a bit of distance at the same time. So I wanted to be kind of like a mother figure, but for them to be a bit impressed by my character.
Sure. You know what? Not at all. I met Mel. Well, first of all, I read the script, and it's just this undeniable story about this man who I just want everyone to know about, because he just lived his life from this place of pure love. And in the middle of a war situation, he went in without a weapon, and
he refused to carry
a
rifle with him. Yeah.
So he was labeled as a conscientious objector, but he kind of relabeled himself as a conscientious cooperator because he wanted to serve, but he wanted to serve in his way.
He enlisted. He wasn't drafted, right? I mean,
No, he absolutely enlisted.
Yeah.
He could have had a deferment, but anyway, so I read the script, and we'll talk more about the story later. But then when I heard Mel was doing it, I was incredibly excited because he makes films for everybody. He makes films that get to the core of our humanity, and everyone, I think, leaves his movies feeling deeply moved. So the story needed that, and then second.
I like getting off the grid quite a bit, and if I'm there with my family, that's the piece. That's what I find. You know, I don't have social media or any of those kind of things that can give us headaches. So I throw caution to the wind, and it can be anywhere in the world, but as long as I'm with my family, that gives me the peace. Yeah. Well, I've been on and off, you know, like in New York for the last 10 years. So 10 years ago is when I started following them. Yeah. And my boy's, one's from New York. He got born in New York. The other boy was born in LA, so there's going to be a big rivalry there.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. Yeah, it's more to see what parts they've left out, because obviously it's very hard to take the whole dense novel and translate it into a 90-minute film. So you're seeing what's missing, and out of what's missing, is there something important that we should put back in? So that's what I did.